see how this works. And once again, my notifications are not working. I know my guy Wax would have been probably first. Pre-upload still didn't get notifications, even though I sent them out, and the notifications still don't work. It's obviously done on purpose, but nonetheless, let's continue. So, I want to talk about one thing that may lead to another. As you can see here, there was a video I did, well, a live feed I did 4 days ago called I Regret. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Be a dog. All right, so bring my channel. What's up, Goldie? So check this out. I'm gonna talk about this right here. Now, I don't have no issue with the person or the lady. No hard feelings or nothing. But I do want to go over our brief discussion in this chat in the comment section. All right. This is what she says. You want to go to prison. You keep searching for her death certificate and birth certificate. You better read Chicago law first. I swear y'all stuck on stupid. That's what she was saying, I guess, in response to this live feed. However, I just want to know the clarification of, I don't get what you mean. Is that all you could say about this long live feed? Then she responds, you guys, let me see if I can keep my chat over there. She said, let me make sure all my shit is open so I can just read. I don't have to click read more. I want to make sure we get proper context of this whole issue. And she did say call her in, so I'm hoping that, we could have a discussion. Let me make sure my thing is off mute. Yeah, it is off mute. Okay, anyway. Chat back over to the right. How many people watching now? 4. This notification still ain't went out. So she says, you guys were never worried about justice for Kenneka Jenkins. You're too busy being on focus. I'm assuming she meant off focus, but she said on focus. You don't know how to aim to hit the target. This is why Black people don't get justice that they deserve, because we don't know how to stay focused and stick to a task. Come up with too many fictitious narratives instead of sticking to the point. I swear you're at like some of you. No offense to the lady, but her grammar skills is horrible. She says, coming up with too many fictitious narratives instead of sticking to the point. I swear you're at like, I'm assuming she meant, I swear y'all act like. I'm assuming she meant you all act like. Some of y'all act like you have schizophrenia. It's schizophrenia. But anyway, sit behind your computer, sit behind a computer, sit behind on a computer, continue to twiddle your fingers. The rest of us will make sure the revolution happens. You spectate. I'm assuming you meant to say, while you spectate, while you all spectate. That's YOU''LL. Like I said, I don't mean no offense to the lady. What's up, Angel? I'm just making it clear that grammar skills are completely off. So let's continue what I said. I said, show me what you've done. I'm waiting. Email me. We can go lives. Show me something amazing. I can't wait to see this. Gave my email. Now, that's where I stood. Because I don't want to go back and forth, because you can't really have a proper context going back and forth in the comment section. What's up, Hebrew Jude? You can't go back and forth in the comment section because you have no proper context. So this is what she said. This is what I do. I have done for years. Everybody just stand up here on YouTube. Then she gave me a link, and in the link, she's talking about pushing laws and reaching out to people. I don't want to take nothing out of context or improper, I don't want to paraphrase anything, but it's reaching out to people to get things done and get to certain court systems, it's things of that nature. I don't want to paraphrase, but I believe that's what it was about. I didn't watch it, honestly. I watched about 15 seconds, but I'm not going to judge the fact that she posted that, and I don't have no understanding. I'm ignorant to that. So I didn't watch that video. I'll admit to that. So here I go. I said, step one is to prove she was actually there. I challenge you to prove that. I'll be waiting for the email, because you putting your foot on the ground about a PSYOP operation does not mean nothing to me. And honestly, for you to talk down to me, you're 8 months late to the party. I'll be waiting for that email. That's what I told her, because apparently she was talking to me. Now I wanted clarification, because I don't want to jump the gun. Because if she's saying y'all, she's pretty much putting me in a boat. And remember, she came to my channel to say what she's saying. So as we see here, she said, you can believe in a PSYOP if you want to. I already talked to the FBI. So you can't run no okie dokie on me. First of all, the FBI is not going to discuss nothing with you, because the FBI has nothing to do with the case, even according to Rosemont. The FBI ain't got nothing to do with this. This is according to Rosemont. Now, if you got some inside information, you're exposing the FBI having something to do with this, because you talk to the FBI. Why? Well, that means that you just exposed something that's supposed to be secretive to the public. So I'll leave that to her, because that's what she said. I didn't say this. This is what she said. So you can't run an okie dokie on me. I'm not trying to run okie dokie on her. I wanted her to give me information. I'm not giving her information. She came to me. I asked her to show me. I'm not young, dumb, twin bubblegum. I don't know what the fuck that means, but that's what she said. You use that for the gullible. So to all the people who were profiting off this child's to death, running these games, hustling people for people, FBI been had y'all links. Worst kind of criminal is the one that be on the internet. If you weren't a part of the hustle game, profiting off the child's death, it does not apply to you. Now, for the record, you just made it clear that everything that you want to say about people online that's making money off of her, that should have been your premise from the jump. That's how you set your whole premise when you approach an individual with an issue, because my video was not me making money off of her, and my video was not about people making money off Kanika. So you didn't get that from my live feed. So I don't know why you brought it to my attention. Now you brought it to my attention now, but your premise is off. Now I understand what you're saying, but I don't get what you're saying at the same time. So you saying that the FBI got their links, how do you know? And why haven't you made a video showing the YouTube people that got links about making money off the girl? And when is it illegal to make, is this properly speaking, when is it illegal to use someone's death and make money off them via social media by way of donations? Because donations is not illegal. Donations are financial means of people willing to give to an individual. Now, if you stole money or if you lied, because even if you did that, you're still getting donations. So if the people believe the lie, there's still nothing illegal about people donating money. Now, if you promise them something in return for a donation, that's a different story. But last time I checked, people willfully donate because they just want to. Nobody's taking money out of your pocket. So that's not theft. It's not bribery. It's not conspiracy. None of that. So for her to be saying this is already a lie. 100%. Then she said, I'm emailing you for what? I actually asked you for the reason to email me. Apparently she's not comprehending. But let's continue. So at my point, I'm like, listen, never mind. You came here for what? I didn't comment to you. You showed up. I was interested in information that's valuable about proving issues on this case to even have a step forward. But you seem to talk too much and not show anything. We are done here. You're right. I'm not the hustle gang, but I'm not a sheep. I'm not plugged into the matrix. You keep your dreams close to reaching Masonic leaders and high elite corporations to bring justice if you want. I didn't ask what you do. I asked you to prove me that she was at the hotel. You sound gullible because you haven't showed me anything. Then she says, you proved to me that she wasn't at the hotel. Because I'm gonna break it down to your young brother, your young brother. I'm assuming she meant you, to you. I'm gonna break it down to you, young brother. Behind like this, she was outside and somebody put her in the doggone freezer. What's next? So I'm assuming she's saying that Kanika was found outside and they brought her inside. Surely she gonna prove that to me. First, you gotta prove me that's Kanika in the freezer. And I'm gonna ask her a question that's gonna pretty much lead her to a brick wall about the pictures, because that's all she got. But let's continue. Then she said, y'all internet going to be gangsters, got to confuse. You can get this word too. Now I'm like, what are you talking about? You see this? What is she talking about? So then I'm like, I'm going live at 6 p.m. Central. I hope to speak to you. You can call me. My email, gave me the email. Now, I'm going to go back over here. Hopefully, we can have a better understanding of this, because I don't know where she was going with it. And I don't even know why she approached me saying all of this anyway. My live feed had nothing to do with nothing she was talking about. I mentioned nothing about nobody making money. I mentioned about false information, how people are incorrect, how people are false leading people. Yeah, but I didn't say nothing about no money. But anyway, just for the record, I don't knock the hustle. And I don't even really consider donations a hustle. Like if somebody donates to you, they donate to you. They have to go into their bank account, give you their card willfully and pay you. That's not even a ripoff. It's not even being a crook. Being a crook is taking somebody's credit card information and they donate to you, and then you take extra money out of their account. That's theft. That's illegal. That's a crook. But anyway, I'm sure she's watching. Let me get her on the line. Let's see if we can have a discussion. Let me right to it. By the way, if there's anybody else y'all want to have a discussion about this Kanika thing, we can. I really don't like to go into this. I had no plans of going live, but let's see what we get. She has an invitation. If you're watching, you have an invite. I'm going to also send you an email. So if the invite doesn't work, the link will be in your email address as of the next 30 seconds. Let me log to my email from here we go. Boom. Now I can't see my Hangout, so if you do show up, just say hello, and I'll go back to the screen where you are. In the meantime, I'm gonna copy this link and then email this to you. So your email address, you do have the link also. Let me share my screen so we can go back to the chat. Oh, she said call her, so I'm hoping. Let's get back here because I gotta discuss this outside back end freezer thing because that's new. Of course, you want to assume it because she had dirt on her feet, but you gotta prove that that's her in the freezer. Number one. No, number two. Number one, you gotta prove that she was even there. So, what's going on, Jaquetta? Like that name, Jaquetta. I hope it's not Jaquita. I'm saying one E. Did I say it right? I hope I ain't butchered your name. Apologize.
Uh-oh. Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine. We live?
Yeah, we're live. We're live. How you?
Yeah, I like my stuff 101 and personal.
That's what's up. We here.
And I'm actually driving. Just picking my child up from a track meet.
Okay. So, would you like to set the premise, or you want me to set the premise? Let me know.
Set the premise for what? You know what I'm going to do? I have your information. I'm going to give you my cell phone number.
Well, don't do that now because we're live.
No. I'm not going to do it now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll shoot you my cell phone number. So I got the link, and I'm assuming I'll just add you and shoot you my cell number so we can talk one-on-one.
You don't want to do this here?
No, I don't want to do this here.
Why?
One hand is on the steering wheel.
You can multitask while you call me.
Oh, no.
You wouldn't call me if you didn't.
I'm not trying to multitask right now.
Okay, well, when do you need time?
Yeah, it's helling where I'm at. So
What do you need?
I need to focus on the road.
I understand. You wouldn't have called me if you needed to focus, but when do you need time?
Huh?
When do you need time?
Yep.
Okay. When are you available?
I'm gonna I'll stream you when I get to the house though. I'll definitely come back in and watch your live stream.
I mean, I need to know because I only opened this for you. I didn't open it for nobody else.
Oh.
Yeah. I had no means to go live but to talk to you.
Oh. Yeah, I'd rather talk on the cell phone.
Oh, okay. So you want to talk privately?
Yeah, because I'm going to say some stuff.
What you don't want people to know?
Yeah, I'm going to say some stuff.
Well, I'd rather talk publicly. Is anything wrong with that? You did?
No, because I don't want to offend nobody.
Nobody's gonna get offended. I got tough skin.
Oh yeah. When I say what I have to say, people usually always get offended.
No problem. Listen, over here, this is a comfortable place. My audience is a comfortable audience.
Nah, because I didn't already had somebody do a whole YouTube on me with thousands of views. And like I told them, whatever I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say.
You can't talk about those people. This is me and you. So you can only judge me by what you see me do. I don't make videos about people who have discussions online.
Yeah, but like I said, let me call you when I get to the house. Um, like I said, I'll shoot you my email. I'll shoot you my cell phone number,
I need to
and
know
then that way you can call.
because I'm actually live and I don't want to just sit here. So how long would that be?
Oh, you know what? I'm getting ready to stop into this store because I don't need any junk, but I want some junk, and then I'm going straight home because, like I said, it's hailing and raining outside where I'm at, so I need to get up out this weather.
So what time would that be? Do you know?
Oh, about 5 minutes. Give me about 5 minutes.
Cool. All right, you just hit the link when you come back.
Okay.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Hang up. Damn, all right. What's up, Myra? What's going on? So, in the meantime, we're gonna talk, and of course, over here, ain't nobody gonna get offended. Not over here. So, what's going on with you, Myra? Hey, bro, you want to get on real quick? Anybody want to get on? We got to kill time. We waiting on. Oh, I gotta say her name correctly. What is her name? I want to say it correctly. I might just call her. We'll just call her Miss Harris. I think it's Kerenszharris. I'm pretty sure that's not her first name. I'm not that whole thing, but we'll just call her Miss Harris because I don't want to say her name incorrectly. All right, we're gonna open. Let's try to bite my turkey sandwich out. Hold on. Okay. Let me get Myron. The link. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Myron. Oh, damn. Myron, what's your email? Post your email in the chat. My phone it. Let me make sure it ain't ringing. Got a lot of people in the bushes. How y'all doing, bushes? Be well driven. Be wealth driven in the building. You know, country, I'd be like, be well driven. It's be wealth driven is in the building. Prissy B is in the building. We got 17 people, a lot of people in the bushes. We got them raccoons, we got them grasshoppers, we got them ants over there, rats, cockroaches, all type shit in the bushes. There's some good things in the bushes like squirrels. Squirrels are good little cute creatures in the bushes. What's up, Green Envy? Yeah, Myra, I need your email to send you the link, or just email me, Huggie Pacino. Okay, cool. I bet. Since I heard you, baby. I'm on my mom and shit. Y'all see that? You ever notice how Marvin talk real calm? Just imagine him at his shows. He's like, tell the ladies if you want to throw your panties on stage, just make sure you throw them toward the back row. I want to make sure my security puts them in the bag and bag them up for me so I can take them home. All right, we're back on screen share. Myron, I've sent you an invite, and you have a link in your email address, or email rather. Man, this turkey sandwich with kale is the shit. It is the shit. Like it is. Pause. Shout out to all the beautiful people in the bushes. Just want to let you know that you need love. Love conquers all. What's going on with your brother, Mike?
What's going on, baby? What's going on, baby?
What's going on, bro?
What's up? What's up, chat? Man, been chilling, man.
I'll get my mark again on you.
I heard it. I caught a tail in it. Tail in it. You know what I mean? I can't see the chat, man.
The ladies in the bushes over there. Just come on out and throw your panties on stage. Anyway, I don't know if you saw it. Do you want me to go over the you want me to go over the comment section with me and that lady?
I missed a lot, bro. I kind of just got on.
Yeah,
I ain't been getting no notifications.
Pretty much, the lady, I'm paraphrasing a little bit. The lady approaches my video about the Kanika thing, and my video was pretty much me saying I regret it because a lot of my information wasn't appreciated, and I'm pretty sure there's people who did appreciate it because a lot of people stole my shit. So anyway, not that I want to be like king of Kanika information. I just never understood the fact that I've jumped into many things. Sandy Hook. I jumped into the Aurora shooting. I went into the Orlando shooting about homosexuals, and I didn't get harassed by gay people. But in this community of Kanika, I got strikes. I got harassed. I got people trying to like stalk me. I got emails of numbers and friend requests on Facebook, all type of crazy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? I fell out with people I thought was friends, when I should have known better, things of that nature. So this community has brought me a lot of bullshit. People calling my job, both of them. Somebody called my mom's daycare, things of that nature. So what I'm saying is that I felt like the least could have been appreciated was the information I was bringing out from FNF to Crown Plaza or whatever. It should have been appreciated. And it was not, because it's been overshadowed by the fact that nobody even appreciate nothing I've said. And I went through a lot of shit for what? You know what I'm saying? When I could have just kept my mouth closed. You know what I mean? I could have just mind my business, because if I did that, but if I did that, I probably would have knew a lot of y'all that I do know, like Angel, Goldie, Be Well Driven, you, Lamar, you know what I'm saying? The ones that still, rock with me, Miss Diva, Andrews, the list goes on and on. You know what I mean? So there's people that personally know me that I appreciate to still be here after all that bullshit. Because I left Kanika shit alone in November. I left it alone a long time ago. Some people just haven't left it alone. And this is one of the people that won't leave it alone.
I got you. Well, it's kind of disencouraging, and I don't think you meant it the way you meant it, but you meant it the way you meant it, because it's discouraging, and it's kind of, it's disheartening, and it's like it ain't appreciated, because people think that you can just go out there and get this information. It takes a highly intelligent person. It takes time out your day just to dig into stuff like that and multitask and go to work and take care of your children and do what you got to do for us, being a family man and go pay bills or whatever. And I see where you came from. I know you didn't necessarily regret it, because I know you appreciate your work. Who cares what anybody else appreciate? As long as you appreciate your work, that's all that matters. But I don't think you necessarily did it for yourself. I think you did it for the people. Yeah. But I think later on it turned into something else, because I think everybody else came in it wholeheartedly. You know what I mean? Where everybody was on fire, everybody was lit. Then it turned into something else. It became WWE, which that's when I kind of came in.
Yeah.
Got, you know what I mean? I got tore up, but yeah, it's disheartening.
Yeah.
That's why people sit back and say, "Oh, I'm the alcoholic." No, I'm very intelligent. I'm high. I'm highly encouraging to people. But what is it for? I'd rather be drunk and appreciate myself than being sober and not appreciate it. So I'm grateful that you didn't have to resort to drugs and alcohol the way I did, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, nigga, I'm proud of you, butter. I'm proud of you, butter.
That's cold shit you just said, bro. You don't even realize how cold it was. Come and tell you something, bro. While I was doing Kanika research, my car broke down. I had to buy a transmission, and I ain't talking about. I didn't go to the junkyard. I paid $1,300 for a transmission. I paid a guy $500 to put it in. I did, and I was doing Kanika videos, and I asked nobody for $1, not $1.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir.
And like I said, I don't throw that out there often, but that's what it was. I'm catching rides and shit because I felt like my research meant a lot. And I ain't gonna say no name, but one of your big YouTubers had a video. Cause like I said, I'm with C King. One of the videos he made was like, he was going off like everybody mad at us for taking people videos. And I thought it was about justice for Kanika. I didn't know it was about the money because, we ain't doing this for the money. Yeah. And here it goes. We all about the money. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying? I ain't never knocked the hustle. I don't care who you are, if people are willing to donate, because I got a 3 or 4. I've gotten about 6 donations since I started, and a couple of those donations. Let's get it. Oh my god! Anyway, so a lot of the donations that was requested to me, I turned them down. There was a guy, Mike G. I turned down his donation. There was a couple of people I turned down. So it's like I didn't ask for money. People was willfully wanting to give me money, and I was like, nah. One of the donations, I'm pretty sure you know about it. I denied that, and she sent me some money anyway, which turned out to be a big drama show because people thought I borrowed the money. Like, ain't no way in hell this girl sent you $200. Not to bring up open wounds, I'm just saying. At the time, I was going through a whole lot, and I still did what I was doing. I went through shit with Comcast because I know there was some spooky shit that happened at the time. So there was a lot of shit going on where Comcast was hitting me up talking about I wasn't living in Horn Lake, Mississippi when I wasn't, but I had an apartment in my name over there, but I just left to move back. But I never moved back. A lot of stuff went on, you know what I mean? But we have Miss Harris here. How you doing, Miss Harris?
I'm fine. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you're loud and clear.
Okay.
Okay. So where we starting? Where do we start? How you doing, Cherry Girl? I'm speaking to the chat room.
Who else is here? Who's that?
Yeah, Myron is here, but we was just talking to kill time. But it's just me and you.
Okay. Hi, Myron. I don't know who you are, but hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Good.
Okay, so
I'm gonna let you go.
I appreciate if you did because I didn't know who you were. You came to me. So what was your whole intentions of the comment you left me?
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out how so many people of African descent got off on this case.
You mean like the people at the hotel?
No, not the people at the hotel.
Oh, no. You mean YouTube?
Because they didn't do it. I already know they didn't do it.
Okay, you mean like YouTube?
Yes.
Oh, so what you mean like get off like what? Like information or talking? Or
yeah. How did they get off? Where did the PSYOP storyline come from? Who put that narrative out there?
No, let me turn my ring off. Hold on one second. Like this noise.
Because you were one of the ones who was a lot of people used to watch you, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I think it's you that a lot of people are still talking about, if I'm not mistaken. You're yeah, that name.
No, I'm not. I haven't really dove into Kanika research since November.
No, I know you probably haven't, but it's a lot of people it's a lot of YouTubers that are still, people make videos and whatever.
Right. But to be clear, the psyop narrative was never presented. The psyop is in front of you, and you notice it, and you see their premise, meaning the people that gave the story. It's their psyop. It's nobody creates the idea of a psyop. You see it and you recognize it. You understand? You want me to explain it to you? Because I can.
I understand what you're saying. However, I'm going to tell you it came from the Yankees. What I call the Yankee Doodle Dandy days.
Are you saying Caucasians?
Every Caucasian is not a Yankee Doodle Dandy.
I'm just saying, like, per se, because every Caucasian isn't a Jew, but we know what Caucasians are.
And every Caucasian is not a Jew, because you know the original Jews were black people.
I actually said that, but the original Jews were black people. Black people need.
Yeah. Okay.
But we're not gonna go there. That's a different topic. It's a bunch of pale-faced Jews all over Israel. Will you agree? Yes or no? They're not all pale-faced, but a lot of them are. But a good lot of them. Yes. The brown.
That's mixed there with some Palestinian stuff.
I understand that, but the Palestine people ain't free. You see how that works?
Whatever.
I used to be a Muslim, so I learned about Palestine.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I learned about
Palestine. Assalamu alaikum.
I used to be Muslim, but I appreciate the salam. But yeah, I learned a lot.
No, I'm not Muslim, but I dated some Muslims.
No, I said I used to be. I didn't say you were saying me. No,
okay.
What I was trying to say is that learning about Palestine is when I became Muslim. I didn't know nothing about Palestine until I became Muslim. The Sunnis believe in freedom of Palestinian people. And I didn't learn that from no other religion. I'm just being honest. But just a point. So what I'm saying is the psyop is from quote unquote what you say Yankee Doodle Dandy, which is we'll just go by your word. So okay, let's just say that's the case. So why would you call us creating the narrative if you believe that? Because you just denied what you thought.
No, I know we didn't create the narrative. I know you didn't create the narrative. I'm trying to figure out where you picked it up from.
Where did I pick it up? Well, you said the Yankees presented it. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. So if they presented it, then they came.
They slid it in there.
No, they okay. Let's just say they slid it in there. At the end of the day, if they gave it to you, why would you assume people on YouTube with a narrative? The narrative was already there.
I said they slid it in there because everybody didn't start off with that narrative.
Okay, well, let's just say they slid it in there. All right, do you know the premise of the whole plot is that she got drunk, went to a party, got drunk, took medicine, went to the freezer, and died of hypothermia. But that's not a psyop story. The story is surrounding everything you don't know. That's what a psyop is. The premise, the actual main story is not a psyop in general. And if that's what they gave you, that's the intentions. Because remember, without YouTube, Facebook, and social media, the average person that heard about this story on the news don't tell you nothing else. Yes or no?
Well, I went back through the news clips, and it's a lot of them out there. And unfortunately, people haven't. And there's some people that were very detailed. And one reporter from Atlanta was extremely detailed.
So you telling me a reporter from Atlanta,
Oh yeah. See, here's the thing. People need to do research.
No, wait a minute. Let's crawl before we walk. Was it Fox, CBS, NBC? What station?
I would have to look it back up. I just need to do it and put them all on my channel. And I was going to do that anyway.
So the
first reports that came from the news.
So they had a different narrative of how she died in the media?
They were questioning that whole she walked in the freezer.
I think everybody did that.
Because
that's the 100. Listen, 100%. Everybody doesn't say, "Oh, that really happened." Nobody. I don't care if you're white, black, Asian. Nobody says, "Oh, that really happened," because that's really not heard of unless it happened in Atlanta one day, which is supposed to be an old lady, which is another issue where you only heard that twice now. So everybody thought that. I don't care who you are. My son heard it for the first time. My cousin, they're both young. They said, "Oh, that don't even make sense. How'd she get drunk and how'd she get all the way over there?" So no, the psyop was not. The psyop wasn't presented. You have to see it for what it is and understand that, okay, this doesn't make sense. And that's the psyop. You understand when it doesn't make sense. Now you got to figure out what else. But see, what people have done is they said, well, somebody had to kill her. Somebody had to strangle her. Somebody had to put her there. Now, me personally, I'm on a whole nother level. I don't believe that's her in the freezer. I don't believe that was her at the party. I don't believe that was her at the hotel. But you can't get many people to believe that. But you know what you can do? You can't prove she was at the hotel at all. You know why? You can't show her face. Just like I can see your face right now, I know who you are. I see it. I can't see Kanika's face. Nobody can.
She's not here.
I'm talking about in the research.
She's not here.
Oh, okay.
And this is not a Tupac thing. She's not still alive. People think he's still alive. He's not. They're dead.
You have to follow me. What I'm saying is the video and the evidence that you have, you can't even prove that that's Kanika. Not even visually prove that that's her. You can visually prove that Pac was at the fight. You saw him hug Tyson. You saw him laugh. You saw him talk. You saw him 50 punches, 50 punches. You saw all that. You saw him walk out the hotel. You saw him in the car. You literally saw his face thousands of times that night. Kanika,
in the video, you did see her come in through an entrance. That's there as clear as day.
Remember in the courtroom.
However, I want you to remember this.
Hold on. Remember in the court of law, can you positively identify her face? Yes or no?
Yeah, that's what they sent the video into the law in courts for. You do know this case is still being litigated, right? You do know this case is still being litigated, right?
Well, according to Rosemont, it's closed. That's why they gave you all the evidence. Hold on. Let me say something, because I do know the law. Once you give the evidence away and say this case is closed, once you revealed the person in the freezer, and by the way, I'm gonna tell you how knowledgeable of the case files I am. You know they photoshopped the picture of her in the freezer 3 times themselves, not nobody else. Rosemont did that 3 times. Did you know that? Yes or no?
I have a degree in forensics.
Ma'am. Do you know?
Yes.
No. Okay.
Yes.
Now, once
you go back to my first video, that's what I'm talking about.
All right. So now, once you know they photoshopped it 3 times, what's gonna hold up in court? Even if you prove she got strangled in the freezer, what are you gonna prove in court when they gave you the evidence already? It says closed. It's intangible evidence. That's not gonna hold up in court. You know that.
Okay, it's not about what's holding up in court. The bottom of the line is they are going to be held liable for what they did. But my thing is trying to get the case reopened and have the FBI investigate, because somebody put her in that freezer and it's a lot of issues that have not been addressed. Now, I'm no dummy. She has swelling of the brain. Swelling of the brain and hypothermia don't go together.
How you know her brain?
Hypothermia prevents swelling of the brain. That never was addressed. She had bruises on her body. That never was addressed. So they can't sit up there and tell me she walked into that freezer and she died of hypothermia. That's a lie.
Ma'am, how do you know her brain was swollen? Because the paperwork told you, right?
Yeah, that's what the medical examiners put in there. But see, they cross their own stuff up.
Okay. Now, you think the medical examiner is going to go down like that?
Chicago is known for having medical examiners who falsify information and who do bogus autopsies.
So I'm going to ask you another question. Do you got proof that she was Kanika Jenkins and that Kanika Jenkins was actually a person that died? Do you have a death certificate?
You do know it's illegal to acquire a death certificate according to Chicago law. You do know that, right? You do know that's illegal, right? You do know you can go to prison, right?
Should be telling me that the FBI has one, right? You said you talked to the FBI.
Yeah, they have one, but we can't get it.
I understand that. And you know the thing about that, as long as you know.
Oh, we could get it, but it wouldn't be legal.
Wait. What I'm saying is, as long as you know that, then you can't even prove she died, because Illinois has a law. Just like Vegas, you can fake your own death. You know that, right? So let's use your logic. Pac could have faked his death in Vegas because it works in Vegas because they have a law. In Nevada, we could use that same argument, right?
He's cremated and he's dead.
No. That's not what I asked you. I said, you know, there's a law that holds up the fact that it's possible. Just like you said, it's a law that you can't get a death certificate. So it's possible the girl never died because you can use both logics on both situations.
I see what you're saying, but do you see what I'm saying?
No, you can't see what I'm saying and have something else to say. Either it's right or wrong. That both can work because both states have laws that benefit the cases. You want me to break it down? Let me break it down for you.
No, you don't have to break that down. I'm just not following that philosophy. But let's move on to the next point.
No. I gotta get you to say, you know what, that makes sense, because if you can't prove Kanika died, because Illinois has a law, Nevada has a law where you can fake your own death. And over here, there's a premise that works for him, and over here is a premise that works for her.
Well, in that state, you can't fake your own death and not go to prison.
In Nevada, you can.
That's not Nevada. That's Chicago.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. See, you're crossing what I'm saying, and you're not getting it. I said Nevada, Pac, Illinois, Kanika. One premise, no birth certificate, but you can't get one because Illinois has a law. In Nevada, a person can fake their own death and get away with it. That's why the possibility of Pac doing it is possible, because it's in a state that's allowed by law.
His mom said he was dead. Kanika mama said she was dead.
We can't talk about what their mom say. Either you're gonna.
That's what they're in court for. She would not have a.
You want me to acknowledge a law in Illinois? You got to acknowledge both.
Now let's run with Illinois. She wouldn't have a cause to be in court if her child wasn't dead. She would have no cause to be there.
We're talking about laws. We're talking about laws. We address the point.
Oh, we're talking about the law now.
Because you just talking.
Her black behind would be in prison.
You're deflecting. We're talking about a law.
No, ain't no deflecting going on.
Okay. Once again, the law in Nevada benefits Pac's case if he wanted to fake his own death. Yes or no? Simple.
Okay, he got shot.
No, ma'am, please. Goodness, come on, please. Okay.
Okay, that law would benefit him if he wanted to do that.
Thank you. Okay, so over here, let's just say if somebody wanted to fake their own death in Illinois, you don't have a right to get a death certificate in Illinois. Yes or no?
Their family can get that death certificate. The law can get that death certificate. We, the people, just can't get it.
Well, ma'am.
Without going to jail.
Well, ma'am. There's people that can reveal he faked his own death in Nevada. You can use the same argument. Stop. Come on now.
Oh gosh!
Argument.
You do not tell me I'm on here with one of these still alive people.
No. That's not what I'm way past that.
Okay.
Because I don't even. I'm way deep into some others. I've been learning something for the last 30 days that screwed me up about Pac even being real. But that's another topic.
Oh my God!
But see, right now you.
Okay, so can you acknowledge that your fingerprints and your DNA would verify that you are a real person? Are we humans here? Can we say we're humans?
That's not what I mean. So you're talking too fast. That's not what I mean. So you're taking what I'm saying literal, and you're not getting what I'm saying because you never asked. And that's the right thing to do.
Okay, what are you saying?
But we don't.
Are you metaphorically speaking, or are you literally speaking?
We're not talking about Tupac like that. So I didn't want to go into that because right now we ain't even got an understanding of the acknowledgement of two different states that benefits both deaths, according to what they told you. So until you admit that, we stuck.
According to their laws.
According to their laws, period. That's the point. You brought up this death certificate. I said if you talk to the FBI, they would have told you, yes, we got a death certificate. And I asked you that.
Didn't I tell you I already talked to the FBI?
And you said what about the death certificate? According to their words.
According to Chicago law.
According to FBI.
they're going to follow Chicago law.
According to FBI, they're above the law. Every state.
No, they're not.
Give me an answer, yes or no. If you can't, we can move
on. The FBI is not above the law. No.
Okay, well, let's move on. So what would be the issue of you saying to me, per se, about money being made? Because my video had money being made off Kanika.
Okay, your videos didn't have any money being made. However, there were several videos out there where people were coming up with fictitious storylines, making a lot of money.
Have you told them that? Because I didn't deserve that comment.
Okay, you didn't deserve the comment? My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because if you want to talk about somebody else, talk about it on their channel, not me. And my video, my live feed was not even about people making money off Kanika. So I was wondering, like, where did this come from? What is she talking about?
Okay, I just assumed you was one of them channels that was hustling.
You see what you know what assuming does? What's the first 3 letters in that word?
Or one of those channels that started hustling.
Well, no, you don't change the word because you know what it means. You can't yourself assuming.
See, I don't use profanity, so I'm not going down that path.
Well, you assuming it's worse than profanity. You know that, right?
No.
Curiosity kills the cat.
Because I believe life and death is in the power of your tongue.
I understand that, but curiosity kills the cat.
Okay, Pacquiao. How do you pronounce your name?
It's Pacino.
Huggie?
It's
Pacino? Okay.
I don't understand how women have. You have kids. You had a kid before, right? You said you was picking up your daughter. How see this name? And I'm pretty sure you were once a mother with a baby that wore Pampers. How can you not say Huggie? Yeah,
because I didn't do Huggies. I did Pamper brand.
You know about Pampers. You know about Huggies. You know about pull-ups. You know, come on now. You know about Infamil. You know about Similac. Even though you breastfed, you know about those brands that give you, milk to feed your baby. Yes or no? You see how you drag?
Yeah.
See how you drag on the point? What I'm saying is that this whole thing.
Women are amplified. You know that.
Okay. Anyway, so the next point of money being made, incorrect. So what did you learn from me? If you know about me, what did you learn about me?
Okay, you straight to the point.
Exactly.
I like that.
Uh-huh.
You ain't supposed to beat around the bush. Good.
Right.
And it don't seem like you hiding anything. You're not some people be hiding, and a scary person that's hiding can't be trusted. So okay.
No, I don't hide nothing. What work?
All right.
What work are you aware of me on this Kanika thing? What work have you seen that you felt like it was valuable? What work have I what? What information are you aware of my doing that you are aware of that was valuable with the Kanika Jenkins case?
You know what? It was only other people posting stuff and just saying your name a lot.
Okay. Can I help you with something?
So I really have to go and watch whatever you did if it's still up there and it didn't get flagged.
Can I help you with something?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I like this out. I had a main channel that did get taken down. You're correct.
Oh,
but I have a channel that is a throwback channel where every single thing I've done is there. I have no videos taken down. And my thing is the way you came at me, I think that's rather weird that you didn't even do your research, but you showed up to tell me about things that apply to other people.
No, everybody getting the business because I'm tired of the foolishness.
Why do I deserve the business?
Okay, you're one of the ones that don't deserve it. But I need to see your stuff first. I need to see your work.
But but back to your argument, you don't need to see my work. You talk to the FBI. You got it all figured out.
But I'm not so closed-minded. No, I'm looking at everything.
No. Let me tell you something. If I were you, if I talked to the FBI and I knew exactly what's going on, I wouldn't look.
I didn't say I know everything that was going on. I just know the child is dead.
You know enough to march and go reach out to people and try to get some laws and get the case reopened. So how you?
Yeah, I'm pushing. I'm pushing for that because if they'll do it for one, they'll continue to do it to the rest of us.
All right, so check this out. Is there any information that you wish to share with us that's going to get this case reopened?
Oh, that would be extremely cynical. If it's some things that I would say, I would talk about the timestamps not being synchronized. That's number one. That's valuable. I would talk about them not acquiring the original hard drive at all. That's valuable. I also would talk about the fact that they allowed the hotel to give them some vital evidence on thumb drives and hard drives. They did not acquire a bit-by-bit copy. A bit-by-bit copy would have proved that no data was altered or deleted. They didn't do that. Why didn't the police do that? You mean to tell me you gonna let this hotel, who's going to be held liable, just give you some stuff and you don't go in and acquire your own evidence to the degree that you should?
Right.
That is exactly one of the things that came up in my conversation with the FBI. We were on the same page because I know they're looking at synchronization. I know they're going to look at the fact that original hard drive was never acquired. So the police cannot speak to the authenticity of the data that came from Rosemont.
Okay.
And it's hundreds of hours of video footage we still didn't see. They only released 36 hours because they deemed the rest of it as not valuable or viable. Don't tell me that it's not relevant to the case. Let me see it all. Because all of it's important to me.
I got $1 million question. So let's just say, hypothetically, I'm a chief of the Rosemont Police Department. If I call a press conference and tell you and anybody behind you that, hey, we don't have the original hard drive. Whatever we have that's available is what we have that's available to the public. There is no original. What would you think?
I'm going to say, where is that? Why you let them spoil the evidence?
If I told you that's all I have, you can't ask that question again.
Yes, I can. Why did you allow them to spoil the evidence? What is their data policy? Don't sit up here and tell me you won't have that. They was there on the scene. They could have got it then.
I can say
they didn't.
I can say that that's all we have and say that that's the original.
But that's not the original.
Okay, and you can say that over and over. That's gonna get.
That's not the original hard drive.
Let me actually. I'm trying to break this down to you in simple terms. You think doing that is gonna get the case reopened when all he can say is, "Oh, it's the original." We don't have an actual hard drive where there's secret videos where we've edited.
They already said they edited the videos down. They said it. It's in their paperwork.
And if edit the
shucks. Like I said, they put this stuff in their paperwork.
And if we edit the information, then there's no original. So now what?
You think there is an original.
So
well, you know what? I would tell them this. Let me go into the hotel and get the hard drives. Then let me just go ahead and do a investigation on the whole entire network.
Well, check this out. What if
let me get all of it?
What if I threw it away and it's gone? What you gonna do? What y'all gonna do about it?
What are we gonna do if they threw it away?
Yeah.
Evidence tampering, intentionally spoiling evidence. That's what they're doing. That's what that's called.
And I'm gonna show you exactly how that's incorrect. Because I could just say there is no original. What you have is the original. And you can.
That's not the original. That's not the original. It's in their paperwork. That's not the original.
And let me finish. And if I want to say it was edited, then I don't have to take responsibility for it as the police. I could say Rosemont gave it to us because that's in the paperwork too. That Rosemont handed it over to, Crown Plaza handed it over to Rosemont. Rosemont didn't hand it over to Crown Plaza because remember, Vivotech has their system at the hotel, not at Rosemont Police Department.
Vivo system is inside that hotel, but guess who's managing the system that's inside the hotel? Guess who have access? The hotel.
Crown Plaza.
That's right.
So
that means it's managed on site.
So Rosemont, no, not Rosemont, Crown Plaza is tampering evidence.
Yeah.
Right.
Intentionally.
So 8 months later, they put that in the paperwork. What y'all waiting on? You don't have to ask that question.
They didn't put it in the paperwork. They did not put that in the paperwork.
Why aren't you fighting for tampered evidence? Why are you fighting for reopening the case when you're not fighting for the right reason? Tampered evidence is step one.
No, opening the case is the right reason. And one of the reasons you open the case is because they spoil the evidence.
So remember where you left off? You left out the fact that, it's a reenactment. So it's an original tape of a reenactment?
Listen.
Yes or no?
My perspective is the police went in there with their mind made up because Rosemont, the Crown Plaza is their buddies.
I'm not bringing my perspective to this discussion. Bring me an actual yes or no. What is the situation going to be when you're not fighting for the right reason? You're fighting for a reopened case, but you're not talking.
You think I'm not fighting for the right reason? That's your word.
It's a reenactment. Remember? So how is the original reenactment?
They can't reenact what she did. I'm not just go with what they saying.
Well, it's a Rosebud, it's a reenactment. So why are you?
Because I can go in there and act some stuff too now. And what I would reenact was her being outside and then them cutting all the cameras because mysteriously every camera that should have kept her walking into the freezer was broken. I'm gonna reenact her being outside and somebody carrying her into that freezer. That's what I'm gonna reenact. And on the way, with them dragging her into the freezer, I'm gonna say this is how she got all that soil and mud and everything else on her shoe and on her clothes because it's right there by the door. That same soil that's right there by that door is on her clothes. How did that get there? That's what I'm gonna reenact.
Ma'am, she's on camera, according to y'all belief, walking to the freezer.
No, I never said she walked into there.
I didn't see her physically walk in the door, but when she walked that way,
I never said.
Well, man, let me ask you something because you're just talking a lot, and we're not having.
You talking a lot too for a man.
You have to have a dialogue, man. We're not having a dialogue. You're just expressing yourself. All right, so what I'm saying is, according to your video that many believe is Kanika walking around. If she walked toward the freezer, are you saying that she didn't walk in and she turned around?
I said they took that video footage from the hallway or somewhere else. This is my theory.
Not what I asked you. I didn't ask you.
No, she didn't walk into there. I ain't even. They they edited her into that kitchen. I'm telling you that right now.
Walking in the freezer. Are you saying it's CGI? Is that what you said?
I said they put that video clip in there to make it seem like she was walking into that kitchen like that.
That would be called CGI.
They did that.
That would be called CGI, correct? Yes or no?
That would be called what?
Do you know what CGI is?
CGI. Okay.
That is what you're saying, correct? I would agree with you. You want me to help you out? Just say yes or no. I would agree that it is.
I already know it is.
Okay.
I don't need you to agree with me on that.
So if the CGI, Kanika wasn't there. Next subject.
She did walk in. She walked out. Did you not hear me say they got her from outside?
Once you said CGI, you can't prove she was there because you believe she was graphically.
They got her from outside.
That's not what you said. Now,
excuse me. My theory from the beginning has always been they got her from outside and walked her in and put her in there. She was outside.
Step one. You said
outside. Period.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna ask you about that, but let's crawl before we walk, please. You said it's CGI, meaning that that's not really her. Yes or no?
Was that her walking in the kitchen?
Yes.
I'll say it again. They put an edit. They edited her walking into that kitchen like that. That's that same girl walk. The way she was walking down the hallway, if you follow the pattern, that's what they did. They took that and they put that in that kitchen.
Ma'am, this this discussion is ended because you said, and I quote, "That's not really her in the kitchen," meaning that they graphically implanted her there. Now, who is to say that that's her walking in, but she's CGI everywhere else? That's what you're saying.
She walked into the hotel. She walked out of the hotel. That's what they didn't show you.
In the hotel, but when she was drunk, that's CGI.
No, she wasn't that drunk.
Make up your mind. Which one is it? She can't be. You say which one is it? This is your words.
Okay, hold on. When you talking about which one is it? Hold on. She walked into the hotel with Irene now. That's true.
So she walked in the hotel. That's real.
That's factual.
So that's factual. Okay.
Yeah, that's her.
Now where did she go?
She walked out of that hotel. They didn't show that.
So she walked in and walked out.
All that stuff with her going through the hallways, they edited that in there.
So she was in the
and it's obvious.
So she wasn't at the party. She wasn't in the hallway. She wasn't going.
Did nobody say she wasn't at the party? I never said she wasn't at the party.
She wasn't there. Remember, you said she went outside. You can't say both.
She did. She didn't stay in the hotel. She didn't stay in the hotel all night. Nobody can tell me that the child stayed in the hotel all night.
Okay, so.
But they didn't collect any forensics from outside, off that ground, or off her shoe, because it would have proved that she was outside.
Well, at this point, the argument is like, what? It's weird now. So, where your proof that she was outside?
On her shoes, on her clothes.
Okay, and remember, you agreed that
on her shoes.
Oh, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
You agreed also that the photos in Rosemont Police Department was Photoshop.
I already know they were. I did a metadata extraction.
Okay, now once
I used some forensic tools and I extracted the metadata.
Ma'am, once you say Photoshop dirty shoes, Photoshopping dirty shoes is a possibility, isn't it? Or do you want to believe the dirty shoes are real? Which one? That's how y'all.
No, them shoes. The dirt on them shoes is real.
That's how I know a lot of y'all ain't thinking when y'all talk.
No, I'm thinking when I talk. Them dirt on that shoes is real. That sole on the clothes is real.
So you telling me everything is Photoshop except the clothes being dirty?
I didn't say everything was Photoshop.
It was Photoshop. You can't run away from that one. Because I agree.
Oh, I'm not going to run from that one. Because I got too many videos on my channel about stuff being Photoshop.
We're not talking about the videos on your channel, because I ain't talking about the videos on mine. We're talking about what you said earlier, that the photos were Photoshop. And now you're saying...
Yeah, they did some Photoshopping.
So now you're saying, oh, they're not Photoshop because the shoes are dirty, so she had to be outside. Which one is it?
Did you not hear me say they took that child back into the hotel? She was outside.
Listen,
they took her back in there.
Your proof that she was outside is that she had dirty shoes and dirty clothes. You said
not just dirty shoes and dirty clothes. It's a whole bunch of proof that she was outside.
Hold on.
She was outside.
People are listening to you, and I'm looking at what they're saying. You can't say Photoshop, but gotta be really her because it's dirty clothes, and your dirty clothes is proof she was outside, but it's Photoshop. You can't make any sense of that.
Okay, let me break this down to you.
Please.
On the initial camera that they used, the real camera that they used, that's really her. That wasn't Photoshop. With her in that freezer, okay, yeah, that's her in the freezer. Not Photoshop. But all that stuff with her walking through that, that's Photoshop. And yes, like I said, I use forensic tools to say that was Photoshopped. And when you go to court, they want to know what tool you use to prove that it was Photoshop. I use the certified tools. How about that?
You know who you sound like? You know who Tay Sunday is?
No, I don't sound like no doggone Tay Sunday. Well, like I said, I got a forensics degree for real. You can look mine up.
Well, once you said you have a forensic degree.
Computer forensics degree. You doggone too. That's why I use computer forensic tools.
Please, let's dialogue, please. We're not dialoguing at this point. Can we talk?
Go ahead and talk.
All right, because I want to talk because I don't really cut you off. So check this out. You have a forensic degree.
Computer forensics.
Yeah, please, okay. Computer forensic. Okay.
Be specific.
I don't have to. Okay, well, I'll be specific. just to suit you because this is your argument. So you said it's Photoshop, but you know it's her because you and your computer forensic degree and
tools. Be real careful. Tools, certified tools.
To the people watching, don't you love when people try to be so smart when they're not really that smart? So you said it's Photoshop. That means you lied. And if it isn't,
no, I didn't lie. I did a metadata extraction. Did you hear me when I said that?
If you said it's Photoshop, you lied about everything you just told me. Period.
No, that is not a lie.
You said it's Photoshop. You can't find no problem with a picture that's Photoshop because you said they Photoshopped it. You said.
Did you not hear me say all of the pictures are not Photoshop?
Once you said it.
Did you not hear me say that?
Once you said.
No, you having selective hearing. You hearing what you want to hear.
Everybody in the chat room, let me know if you all heard her say that the photos are Photoshop in the very beginning of the discussion. Wait a minute. Let's read the chat. Are you watching?
I can't see your little chat.
Well, be specific.
And I thought this was me and you.
Hold on. Let's be specific. My chat room is annoyance. Remember? Let's be specific here. Don't call my chat a little chat. Because you wanted me to say computer forensic tools, correct?
I cannot see the screen.
Yeah, so so you want me to be specific? Be specific about my chat room. She said Photoshop. Because I told.
And did you not hear her say all of them are not Photoshop? Did you not hear me say that?
So you telling me some are real, some aren't?
Yes.
So the dirty clothes are not Photoshop?
The pictures, the first pictures that they took, and I can tell you what type of camera that they used.
What you sound
that's
like.
Real. Even the news have the real pictures.
You're a copycat of Tay Zonday. She said the exact same thing.
I don't care what she said, because they got that metadata stuff from me.
They use Miss Harris. Go ahead and tell us.
They got that from me, baby.
What Tay did Tay ain't even Tay, so don't tell me she got it from you. What camera did they use?
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Let me go back to my pitch. Let me go back to my notes.
Look it up. Your notes. You should remember that.
You doggone too. I'm going back to my stuff, a Norcon. And I'm going to tell you the lens size too.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you the flash size too.
Of Photoshop pictures that you call yourself also for
some of them were and some of them weren't. And this is what they did. The original ones that they first posted that the news had were real. Then they went back in and put some Photoshop ones there. And let me tell you who used Photoshop. Julie Carnez from Target Forensics. Her name shows up in the metadata extraction. Down to the computer that she used, which was a Windows operating system. Yeah. But like I said, y'all need to go watch my videos.
We good here. At least I am.
Okay, you good here, but you need to know what you're talking about, because if you were to go to court, that's why I started off with the tools. You have to use tools that they recognize and they acknowledge.
And
you can't go in there off the cuff. See, I'll be in court.
And you use
I'll be in court tomorrow.
Okay. Good luck.
Okay. This ain't me just talking. No, I'll be in court. You better have your stuff together. That's why when I started using my forensic tools first, because I wanted to prove who was doing what.
I wanted to prove that Photoshop photos were real.
Not Photoshop photos being real.
That's what you said.
Some of those photos, when the police first went in to take those pictures of Kanika Jenkins in the freezer, those are real.
About the pictures.
Then they started mixing some stuff up in there. Keep in mind, they sent some stuff out to Target Forensic. Keep in mind, they also did some editing themselves.
Yeah, you sound like Tay.
I don't care what she sounds like.
Well, at least the lane.
But I ain't Tay. Well, but like I said, you can look my degree up for real.
Well, let me say.
You can talk. I can show you my stuff.
Okay, well, let me.
You can also get my book.
Let me say this too.
Because I ain't no dog on Tay Zonday. I ain't no fraud. Y'all got it bent and twisted. And if anybody in your chat saying that, I'm telling them now they got it bent and twisted.
Give me a second here. Can I say something?
Say what you gonna say.
Now, if you want to be whatever this is, the lane is wide open because Tay is pretty much done. So you have the lane, like you can just go hit the layup and dunk, whatever you want to do. It's just you on the court. So,
like I said, I got videos on my channel. They can go see all the work they sell.
Yeah, tell them your channel so they can go check your channel out.
Yeah, Kerenszharris. You can go check it out.
Make sure you spell it out for them so they know the correct spelling.
KERENSZ Harris, HARRIS. And if you Google my name, my book gonna show up.
Great.
And yes, I'm a certified ethical hacker. That's how I know what the heck I'm talking about.
We got us a hacker, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up.
Doggone too. And when you go to my channel for educational purposes, you will be seeing how to hack.
We have another hacker now. Do you have anything to do
for educational purposes?
Do you have anything to do with my channels being hacked today?
No, I did not. Because guess what? You don't have no information I want.
Oh, really? You ain't seen none of my information, no?
So, you ain't got nothing. Do you have some money? Are you the bank? You ain't got nothing I want. Just go be real.
Oh, well, you don't know what I have because you haven't seen none of my
okay. Videos. You ain't Chase.
Let me pick this mic up and let me say this proudly. You said people talk about me and my information.
They do. They do. I seen people talking about your stuff.
They did. I ain't never heard of you.
Ooh. Okay, that's fine and dandy.
Ooh, I'm just saying, like, so don't.
But it's a lot of people out in the real world who have heard of me outside of YouTube and Twitter.
So do not stick your chest out on me like that. I'm not being that way towards you, okay?
Oh, ain't nobody trying to brag. I ain't trying to brag.
No. Just saying, you the one keep talking about all of this.
Because you're gonna bring up Tezande. Excuse me, she couldn't even tell me what metadata was. See, half of these people out here talking about they got this, they got that. No, you don't.
Because I didn't know who you were. I know who he has talked to. I know who she had spoke with. She had spoke to me, and I knew she was fake when she first had an encounter with me. Just like right now, I know about your degree. I can't call that out, but whatever you're saying is a lie because you lied yourself. I let you.
No, I'm not lying, Pacquiao. Huggie, there's no lying going on. You may not be understanding and comprehending.
But ma'am.
But Carissa ain't got to sit up and tell no lie. I'm too old for that.
Can I say something? Because I want to bring.
Carissa got to sit up and tell no lie. I'm too old for that.
First of all, I don't appreciate you being rude. Now, I'm saying that to the people. Now, you're on mute. Now, if you don't mind, can you give me a second, please? I want to give the public a recap because there's an audience. If you don't mind, just shake your head if you see me. Yes, you understand? Yes or no? Can I speak to the? You can't. See, she's so crazy. She don't even realize she's mute. She don't even listen. Look at her. Just look at her? Just talking. Look at her. Now, can you stop and listen, please? Can you listen? Yes or no? Please. They can't hear you talk. Can you just listen, please? Give me a head nod if you. I don't think she's listening. You see this? Can you listen? Yes or no? Please. Give me a yes. You can't talk if they can't hear you. Can you give me a yes? And I'll unmute you. Or you got to unmute yourself rather. Hit the mute button. But I need to talk to the people because they're watching, so I need to get them to understand me. Hit the mute button so you can unmute yourself. But just give me a yes if you understand what I said. You have to unmute yourself. You listen, you understand that. I think she's listening now because she's not talking. Hit the mute button. Hit the mute button. Hit the mute button. MUTE. Hit the mute button. So much for that degree. Hit the mute button. You know how to hit the button on the screen? Stop talking and listening. You can hit the mute button. You gotta mute yourself, ma'am. Hit the mute button. The mute button. MUTE. Hit the button on the screen with the microphone. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Can I talk to my audience, please? Without you.
Yeah, you can talk to your audience. And my phone is not set up like that.
I said, can I talk to my audience, please, without you interrupting? If you don't mind. Now, I've been nice, but you're being rude at this point. I let you be rude a lot because I like for people to talk themselves in a hole. So can I talk to my audience, please? Please. They can't hear you, but you can hit the mute button and we can try this again if you don't mind. Because I can't unmute you. You have to do it yourself, if that's what you want to know. Okay. To the public, she openly admitted that the photos are Photoshopped, but not all of them. Some of them. She openly admitted that apparently, we'll just call it implanted Kanika walking around the kitchen and among other places, but not the entrance of Kanika. The entrance of Kanika is real, but according to her, she said Kanika left the hotel and at the party, she was at the party, yes or no? According to the videos, was she at the party? I'm talking to you, Ms. Harris.
Me? According to the videos, was she at the party?
Yes or no? I'm asking you a question.
Why don't you answer your own question since you know so much? You tell me.
Okay, well, let me just put her back on mute. Like, I just asked a simple question. So, according to her, we'll just go off my assumption that she had about me. Assuming that she said she came in the hotel and she left the hotel, but there's unknown information from, according to her opinion, that she was at the party or not. But she did say she left the hotel because outside the hotel is where they got her body, because that's how they brought her in, and that's why she's dirty. But she ended up in the freezer. Somebody put her there. But the photos are Photoshopped, but every photo has dirty pictures, and apparently the Photoshop pictures, some of them are Photoshopped, but according to her degree, her forensic computer degree, and I'm trying to be specific, but I forgot. But when rude people say things, I tend to forget every specific word. So we'll just say respectfully, if you Google her name, you'll see her degree. Anyway, I want to ask you a question, Ms. Harris, if you don't mind. Once again, you have to hit the mute button. Said, let me know you're looking at the chat because I see that bright screen. So you're looking at the chat, but that's cool. Can you just hit the mute button? You have to go back to Hangout. That's why you're not at Hangout, because you have to go back there and hit the mute button. Now, if you please stop talking and listen, you can do that if you don't mind. Oh, there we go. All right. Now, can I
said I am in Hangout, boy.
My name is Mr. No, you can just call me
Huggie.
Yeah, please don't call me boy, because I haven't disrespected you not one bit, if you don't mind. And
okay,
I appreciate we have a professional setting because you are a professional, correct? All right.
When I want to be.
When you want to be, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Smile for me. You've done a lot of that. Smile for me. There you go. Don't fight it. Come on, smile. Come on. You know you want to. Anyway, so I'm gonna ask you a question about your forensic research of the tools you use.
Mm-hmm.
Is Kanika's foot in the freezer?
Pardon?
Is that Kanika's foot in the freezer?
Is that Kanika's foot in the freezer?
Yeah, with the one shoe off.
That is Kanika's foot in the freezer. That's Kanika in the freezer. That's her.
No, we're talking about the one with the shoe off.
You're talking about the one with what? With the shoe off? Yeah, that's her.
No, so her foot with the shoe off, that's her foot.
Right.
You do know, without me being a forensic operator, oh no, a forensic computer, is it analyst? What is it? I want to be correct.
It's not an analyst.
Okay, help me out. What is it?
Computer forensic. Computer forensic degrees, we're nothing but ethical hackers.
Ethical hackers. Okay, gotcha.
Right.
Hackers. Okay.
We're ethical hackers. We're on the good side of hacking.
I think everybody in the chat room who has seen these photos, and I think you should agree that that's not Kanika's foot, because that foot is entirely too big to be without a shoe on. So let me ask you another question to help you out with this lie you just told. Is that not Kanika's foot with the shoe on?
Kanika is in the freezer. You keep saying lie. That's your perspective.
Simple question to you, not me, you. Is that her foot with the shoe on? Yes or no?
Somebody's beeping in. I'm getting feed.
That's my phone. Is that Kanika's foot with the shoe on?
All of that's Kanika.
Okay. I think this conversation is over. I really appreciate it. If you want to shout out your YouTube channel, you can do that. And
I don't appreciate you calling me no liar, though. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Well, ma'am, I think everybody in the chat room who has seen these not videos. I'm sorry, they're not videos.
But they didn't use it. They didn't use a
I'm talking to my
tool.
audience. Please, I'm talking to my audience. Please, if you don't mind.
Go ahead and talk to your audience, but they better use some tools.
Well, ma'am,
I don't care about their theories. Use a tool.
Okay, I think everybody in the chat room who has seen these photos, and I think Cuban is one of the good researchers. Who else in here? I can't see nobody else. I think simply
Could they take their research to court?
Ma'am, you're being rude now. Please, you're a professional, aren't you?
I asked you a question now. Can they take their research to court?
You don't have a question. I said, let me talk to my audience.
Okay, talk to your audience.
I can tell. Listen, you handle your behavior this way in the courtroom. Is this how you act?
No, this is not how I act in the courtroom.
The judge like slam the gavel on you a lot, because that's
no.
Because you're not being a good professional.
Like I said, I'm professional when I want to be.
No, when you want to be. Okay.
That's right.
So back to my audience, please. To people with the naked eye, without any tool, because you don't need a tool to understand that one foot is bigger than the other. In all photos, for that matter. Even the ones who are Photoshop. Now, if you don't mind, we would like to know, if you can, it'll be like bonus footage of this interview. And would you like to let us know which photos are Photoshop?
Okay, they can go to my channel, but I will. This is what I will do. I will go back through all of the photos. I will go back through all of the photos and the videos, and I will sit down and run them all and let you know which one is what.
Okay.
I will do that.
Okay. So you'll be making a video just for me, won't you? Pretty much.
Yeah, and it's gonna take some time too.
It don't take that long. You can do that in 20 seconds.
Oh, it's gonna take some time.
Well, for me, if you don't mind, send me the photos that you think are Photoshop, because they're in your computer somewhere, just like mine, right?
But see, every time I run my stuff through, I go right back to Rosemont website and I do fresh.
Ma'am, I'm pretty sure you saved those photos.
No, I do a fresh download.
I got it. I'll take your word for it.
Okay, so, I do a fresh download.
So how long it take you to get those photos? Can you do that tonight?
What I'm saying is this: when I run these photos through my forensic tools, when I use my forensic tools, I'm going back to Rosemont website and I am re-downloading the photos again. I don't want to use anything that's been sitting inside my laptop. You know why?
Explain.
Okay, here's what happens. You get into what's called web harvesting, and every time you share a photo, share, it loses its data integrity.
Wow.
That's right.
I got a photo from 2003. That thing still, I can see all the blemishes in my face and everything from 2003. That's amazing.
Authentication.
Okay.
And integrity of this data gets lost.
I understand.
Per each copy that's made and shared.
Can I ask you a question? I got a good friend named Simply Beautiful. Do you have anything to do with hacking her account?
No. No.
Are you familiar with what I'm talking about? Because it's that you're openly admitting that you're
ethical.
Yeah.
Ethical.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So who have you hacked on YouTube?
Nobody, because it's nobody that I would want to hack on YouTube. For what reason?
You're an ethical hacker. You'll hack anybody.
No. Ethical hackers don't hack. I'm not a rogue hacker.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I'm not a rogue hacker.
Somebody said they love you. Margaret, I hope you.
I love you too. I know some rogue hackers.
She just embarrassed herself today. The information that she said out of her own mouth. But I appreciate you for coming by. This is always a good place to come by. I'm always open to discuss anything. As you can see, I want you to tell the public, did I treat you with nothing but respect today?
You did. You were very respectful, and I'm going to have you on my channel.
I'm good on that.
But I'm not going to call you no liar, though. That's what I'm not going to do.
Well, you can't, because I don't lie. Anything else you like to talk about?
I don't lie either. We have different perspectives, but I'm not going to sit up here and tell a bald-faced lie.
I think a lot of people watching right now can agree with that's not true. But anyway.
Okay, that's their opinion.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Yes. They can go to my channel and they'll figure out what I'm saying.
Make sure you spell
They'll understand.
Make sure you spell it out so they can spell it to you and everything.
I'm just saying Kerenszz Harris.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Harris again. And then they will understand. Because this right here, just talking, this little snippet of talking, you won't get a full picture. You have to get the full picture to understand what I'm saying.
I got you. And I just want to make sure y'all know that she said check her out. I ain't refer that. Well, you have a good evening.
Oh, you shady!
Hey, I had a bad history of referring you to, so I'm just saying that. I'm not saying
you shady for that.
I'm not saying you're a person I wouldn't refer. I just know that the discussion was not. You didn't handle this situation very well, and you were rude. But I got nothing but respect for you because you.
I can be very rude, and I got a lot of bite.
Oh, you bit me a lot.
I didn't
like being bitten though. That's a good thing though. I like.
I can be extremely rude. Yes, I can, and I'm not trying to be rude to your subs. That's not what I'm trying to do.
You call
so I hope they're not offended. But don't think I'm not going to defend myself. Because that's
it's okay. I enjoyed myself. It was fun. So feel free to come.
I'm a fighter by nature. Don't think I ain't going to defend myself.
I like fighting too. How you fight? Sheets?
They call me Little Scrappy.
Scrappy? You a Scrappy?
You doggone too. That's right.
I like fighting too. Think you can win?
I was trained by men.
You wrestle?
Yes, I do.
I like wrestling. Can I wrestle you down? Do you mind?
Jiu-jitsu.
Jitsu.
Muay Thai. We can make it happen.
I know Taekwondo too.
All right. I said Muay Thai. That means I'm breaking body parts.
Okay. I know pressure points. My uncle told me that.
Okay. All right. Good. I think everybody should know some form of martial arts.
I'm being funny. Like, I'm not trying to harm you. I like wrestling.
Oh, I'm serious.
Yup. I'm not going to harm you. See, smile. I like that. Anyway, well, you have a good evening. Always welcome.
Yes. All right. Bye.
Bye, y'all. Well, not y'all, but by her. Anyway, that was fun, wasn't it? That was hilarious. That was fucking hilarious. Margaret, please. Listen, I'm going to help you out, Margaret. If you just showed up, to everybody that watched this on we're going to do the scale. Who thinks that she's telling the truth? No. Let's not answer that question. Do you think she knows what she's talking about? Just yes or no. Y'all think who thinks she knows what she's talking about and could believe her after this discussion? Because she put herself in a box. I didn't even put her there. Her own words choked. Her own words like ruined her credibility. Her own words. It wasn't me. I didn't make up shit. I didn't put none in her mouth. Pause. Well, not pause. I'm not saying no sexual references, by the way. We know it was a reenactment. Exactly. Hell no. They gone with that. I'm just saying, like, this was her talking. So, Margaret, I understand you can love her. I love the lady too. I think she's hilarious. But God damn it, if I ever die, please let that motherfucker do no research on me. Just let me die in vain. Fuck it. I'm sorry. Not her. You text my guy back. He's supposed to bring me some paper. 50-50 confused. You ain't 51-50. No disrespect to it though. I ain't gonna lie. That was hilarious as fuck. That was hilarious, though. Oh my god. Margo. Oh, okay. Margo. I'm sorry. I've been butchering the hell out of your name. I'm sorry. I apologize. Margo. Tracy Glenn. Oh my goodness, you missed it. This is something you don't. You want to rewind this shit. Like you want to watch this and share it with your friends. And once again, black woman was on my panel, rude as fuck, rude to my audience. She still got treated with nothing but respect. Look, you saw what I asked the Simply Man. I said, hey, it's a girl by the name of Simply Beautiful. Did you hack, my friend? We don't do that type of hacking. How the fuck do I know? Explain your damn professional job. Just download this shit, share it with somebody. She been on YouTube 10 years and then do listen, she's Tay Sunday 2.0. She just so happened to be black. So she can actually say nigger to world news and get away with it. Goddamn. Hey, you know I ain't forgot about that. Like, Tay tried to, she knew she got caught up calling world news a nigger, and then she tried to say she was black and tried to say she was the wife to Aaron fucking Neville. Remember that shit? I said this goofy motherfucker said she was Aaron Neville's fucking wife. And he died in was it a car wreck? Which one was it, Sims? I know you remember. Everybody, Black Cuban, was it a car wreck? Talking about Tay Sunday got the information from me. I said, motherfucker, I've never heard. I didn't say motherfucker. I'm just talking. Forgive me, Miss Harris. I'm not being. I'm just talking. I'm like, God damn. I'm like, really? So she tried to clear up the fact that she said nigga by saying she's black, and then come to find out about it, she's white. And not only is she white, she's from Canada. Yeah, she's from Canada. But she ain't who we thought she was. What was her name? Amanda? Some shit. So now she has the nerve to come back saying that Straight Drop paid her off. Like, if you don't get the fuck out of here. Oh, these Kanika people are amazing, yo. I love it. I love it. It's comedy. Be nice. Let us speak. Yeah. I did a good job. Angel, did I not did a good job? I did a good job. Because, like, listen, sometimes you just have to let people talk themselves in a corner. And not only did she talk herself in a corner, she talked herself in a hole. She literally became Bin Laden, put herself in a cave and just said, blow up. She pulled the fucking grenade, yo. This was hilarious. Margo, if you watch this, you're going to be like, oh, wow. Now, remember, this lady came to my channel and she thought she was talking to a dummy. I think that's what it was. I think she thought I was one of these dumb YouTubers because she don't know nothing about me. She ran into one video about me regretting doing research, and I think she thought she was talking to a dummy. I really believe she thought she was talking to an idiot. Because that was her premise. Like, y'all making money out YouTube. Y'all, listen, we gonna go over that. Give me a second. Let me get my guy on the phone. I ain't even fucking send him a text yet. Let me call my guy real quick. Hold on. Yeah, I do a great job all the time, though, on the real. Hold on, y'all.
Hey, man.
What's going on?
Kenny.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So I'm still coming because, I never set you up.
Okay.
I'm eating right now, so when I get through, I'll come get him, okay?
I'm here all night. I ain't going nowhere. You come through.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right. Money. Okay, anyway. So look. I can't get over this shit. All right, so let's go back. How we got here. Let me show y'all how we got to this point. For those who don't know. All right, let's move the chat over yonder. All right, for those who don't know how we even met. All right. Because Myra don't know. Let's show y'all how we met. All right, let's go over this. Now, for the record, let me scroll up. I regret doing any Kanika research videos. Anybody didn't see it live, go watch that live. It's only an hour and a half. You watch a lot of bullshit on YouTube. Watch that. Check it out. So look, even watching this live feed, you know, Myron, I'm gonna show you something, bro. This is how, and I don't even look at myself like I'm that highly intelligent. I'm decent, but I'm intelligent enough to know that if you watch this live feed, you know what I've done. I went over majority of the shit. You know the work I've done. She literally said, I don't know any of that. I only go by what people have told me. But ain't nobody never told me about her. I don't know who the fuck she is. I never heard of her. And like I said, I meant no disrespect when I'm reading this, but let's read this. If you want to go to prison, you keep searching for a death certificate and a birth certificate. You better read Chicago law first. I swear y'all stuck on stupid. Y'all brace yourself. There's a lot of fucked up grammar over here from a quote unquote professional forensic computer degree. What she said, ethical hacker. Because I thought that was weird, but I said I don't get what you mean. Is that all you can say about this long live feed? She said, you guys were never worried about justice for Kanika Jenkins. You're too busy being on focus. You don't know how to aim to hit the target. This is why Black people don't get justice that they deserve, because we don't know how to stay focused and stick to a task. Come up with too many fictitious narratives, plural, missed out. Instead of sticking to the point, I swear you're at like some of y'all act like you have schizophrenic. I'm gonna read that again. Come up with too many fictitious narrative instead of sticking to the point. I swear you're at like some of y'all act like you have schizophrenic. Once again, Miss Harris is schizophrenia. And you still had that all fucked up before you even got to the word that you didn't say right. What's up, Tammy? What's up, y'all? Sorry, I'm ignoring the room. I just got to make everybody up to speed of how we got here. Because everybody that missed this, you watch it from the beginning, please. I got straight to the point. We got right to the phone. Me and Myra had a little discussion. She came right back 5 minutes. Promise, like, you know, whatever. Sit your behind on the computer. Continue to twiddle your fingers. It's twiddle your thumbs. Okay, that's the quote. It's twiddling your thumbs, not fingers, but you can say fingers. I guess it's a cute way to say it. The rest of us will make sure the revolution happen. You spectate. You make it say happen while you spectate. I think it's funny that this professional lady does not good with grammar whatsoever. I think we need to go back to 4th grade. These are not even college words. These are like 7th, 8th grade, 9th grade words. Like spectate is what spectate is a 7th, 8th grade word, right? 9th grade word at the most, right? Anyway, I said, show me what you have. I'm waiting. Email me. You can go live. We can go live. So show me something amazing. I can't wait to see. I gave my email address because I wanna learn. Like I go to people's channels. I want to learn something new. And like I said, Fed showed me something new. Fed told me about the 11th floor, different stuff about stem cell research, about trannies and reproductive orgies and stuff like that. So that's something new. I want to learn something new about this shit. I don't want to be sitting up talking about shadows and shit all goddamn day. It don't get you nowhere. But anyway, go to my channel, go to the website. You would have to go back through my life. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I'm not just out here talking. I've been about this social justice action for years. So I wrote, I'm sorry, this is what she wrote. She said, this is what I do. I have done for years. Everybody just stand up here on YouTube. And she said, and I said, I hear you. Step one is to prove she was actually there. I challenge you to prove that. I'll be waiting for the email because you putting your foot on the ground about a PSYOP operation does not mean nothing to me. And honestly, for you to talk down to me, you're 8 months late to the party. I'll be waiting for that email. Here she go. You can believe it's a PSYOP if you want to. I already talked to the FBI. Keywords. I already talked to the FBI. I think it's funny. Teresa ain't never talked to the FBI. Somebody in the chat room let me know Teresa ever quoted that she talked to the FBI. What's so special about this fucking lady? That's why I was tripping. Like, if you talk to the FBI, you know everything. So you can't run no okie dokie on me. I'm not young, dumb, twin bubblegum. What the fuck does that mean? What does I'm not dumb, twin bubblegum? What does that mean? Young, dumb, twin bubblegum. Is that an old school saying or something? I never heard of that one. What is the young, dumb, twin bubblegum? What does that mean? I should have asked her what some of this shit means, but we probably would have been talking all fucking night trying to explain herself. Because she doesn't really get to the point. When you ask her a question, she don't give you a direct answer. She talks around it. You use that for the gullible. So to all the people who were profiting off this child's death, running these games, hustling people, FBI been had y'all links. So apparently she said FBI got links to some of these posts. Or whatever that's supposed to mean. I'm assuming she meant YouTubers. But remember, she said nobody's on YouTube worth hacking. But you said FBI got information on somebody here. Yeah, she's calling me stupid. Is that what that means? Okay, is that what young dumb twin bubblegum mean? Okay, cool. Well, we proved that today. Anyway, worst kind of criminal is the one that's on the internet. If you weren't part of the hustle game profiting off the child's death, it doesn't apply to you. Of course it don't. But I just thought it was funny that it took you that long to get to the point of what you're talking about. But for the record, my live feed had nothing to do with people making money on Kanika. So why would you even talk about this to me? So this is what I said. I told her, never mind. You came here for what? I didn't comment to you. You showed up. I was interested in information that's valuable about proving issues on this case to even have a step forward. But you seem to talk too much and not show anything. As we've learned tonight, she talks too much, don't show a goddamn thing. For the record. So, like I said, I don't like jumping to conclusions, but it seemed like that to me. We're done here. You're right. I'm not the hustle gang, but I'm not a sheep. I'm not plugged into the matrix. You keep your dreams close to reaching Masonic leaders and high elite corporations to bring justice if you want. I didn't ask you what you do. I asked you to prove to me she was even at the hotel. You sound gullible because you haven't shown me anything. I'm reading your comments and mine. If you call it trash talking, then so be it. Now, you could be taking this time to send me these photos. If you don't mind, you shouldn't even be in my chat room right now. You owe me something. I'm holding you to that. This is your word, okay? Anyway, you proved to me that she wasn't at the hotel because I'm going to break it down to your young behind. I like that. She said young behind, but she spelled that all wrong. You're a young behind like this. She was outside and somebody put her in the doggone freezer. What's next? I'm grown too, but I don't have to walk around with no bargaining chip. I don't have to walk around with no bargaining chip for no respect. You don't have to walk around saying you're grown either. You act. Anyway, y'all internet going to be gangsters got to confuse. You can get this word too. Now, what is that? Now, since you here, what is that about? When you said y'all internet going to be gangsters, what is that about? Margaret, anyway, I don't know what you're asking me. Opposing views? We're talking about facts. Over here, we're not having opposing views. Not no more. Y'all have opposing views on all these other YouTube channels. Over here, we want to talk about facts. Just like I want her to send me those photos that she say which ones are photoshopped or not, because she herself said that Kanika's both feet are her feet. That's not a opposing view. It's obvious. What? I thought she was an internet wannabe gangster. There's a lot of those out there. Margaret, I think that's disrespectful. What do you think about that comment? Because I'm actually reading that. I thought she was rocking with the Justice League. Nope. Wrong. Trump voice. Wrong. Press the button on your ass. Anyway, I'm going live at 6 p.m. Central. I hope to speak to you. You can call me. And she gave me the okay. And here we are. You see this? Like I said, Miss Harris, you assuming the first three letters and assuming what's the quote, guys? You make a what out of assuming? You make an ass out of yourself. Now that's you got too many things that you think of me and you never even asked. Like you could have just asked me, are you Justice League or not? I'm not. I never was. When I was cool with Chosen, I was never Justice League. Does anybody know? I think Tam know. How many times Chosen asked me to be down with the Justice League? I said, no, I'm good. I don't want to be a part of no crew. Huggie rolls Dolo. I roll alone. I don't even have a crew. I don't have a group. What's up, lovely one? Nobody belongs to me. Nobody is in my bunch, or there's no team Huggie. None of that. You rock with me, you support me, you watch, you go wherever you want to go. As long as you're respectful to me, we good. It ain't like that over here. And when I was cool with Chosen, it was about research. And yeah, I blame the mom, yeah, and all that. But hell, I can't blame the mom no more. I don't believe Kanika's dead. That's just my honest opinion. So Kanika isn't dead. I can't say the mom is a killer. I can't blame Monifa and Shemaya and all these people. She has no idea about the side drama. Well, this is not side drama, Margaret. I think you need to catch up what's going on here. I just helped you out how we even got to this point. And this has nothing to do with drama. This wasn't drama. Now she's presenting things about it, talking about, I thought you was a gangster. I thought you was Justice League. And she's talking about stuff that ain't got nothing to do with Kanika or what our discussion was about. You see that? I think you're just being blind by what you see about who you like. This lady has brought up numerous suggestions about me. She has yet to watch that live feed, because if she even watched that live feed, she can see the research I've done. Okay, you can have a forensic degree, but you're wrong. And you have brought no facts to the table, even out of your own mouth. This black woman worked her behind off in a white male-dominated field to get to her degree. I will say this, it's not complicated for black women to get into those fields. It's hard for black men to get into those fields. I told you you're not talking to a dummy. That's why when you go to the DMV, you don't see black men working there. That's why when you go to the Social Security office, you don't see black men working there. That's why when you go to these offices where these places allow tag places, all these different places, you don't see black men there. Planet of Faith, what's up with you, bro? You just missed it. You don't see a bunch of black men. Like, go to a DMV, find a DMV where there's actually a bunch of black men, even 2 or 3 black men working in this environment consistently. That's actually straight, by the way. Because one thing I do know, I see feminine black men working in these environments. I see that. Planet of the Face can agree with me on that. He's been around long enough to know that. Nobody could disagree with what I just said. Send me all your links. If you watch the live feed properly, you would have saw everything I've done, because in that video, I broke it down. In the warehouse, yes. Black women got job opportunities all over the place. Like my old guy said in that Emmett Till video, in the conversation we had, the most 2 free people in the world A black woman and a white man. But that's a topic we don't want to get into. I quit a job because they only promoted gay men. Boom. Real talk. That's why I do security, because I know it's an open field where certain people can work. You can be masculine in this field. Perception is reality. Well, hey, I understand Margaret didn't. Listen, you have a person right here now. I ain't got no problem with you, Margaret. But not one time did you say, you know what, you wrong for having suggestions about me. Now, one time did you say that woman is wrong for suggesting I'm a gangster? Assuming I'm a gangster, rather. Assuming that I'm with Justice League. Assuming that I'm this type of person that take money. She assumed all this, and not one time are you going to say she's incorrect about that? That she's wrong for doing that? And she's supposed to be a professional worker who claims she got a 3.7 as we watch. Because let a lot of people tell, especially women, tell you, I'm educated. When she could have just asked me these questions and she never did. An ethical hacker, by the way. This is what she said. If you respect that, then that's cool. But trust me, I wouldn't care if I knew you or not. If a person assumed all those things about you without asking, that's an improper way of life. What's up, DC? I'm not twisting your words. Don't say I'm twisting your words. I'm just going by the fact that you not one time called her out. And you got people sitting right here that watched it. I ain't assume anything about her. I let her talk. We had a discussion. At least I tried to. I didn't disrespect her. I didn't cuss her out. I didn't talk about, she talked about my audience. Yeah, you didn't watch the video, but if you actually watched that live feed, you would have saw what I was about. You would have saw that. But that's your irresponsibility to even address something about me that's not about me. That's about other YouTubers. Remember, you're in a professional field. You don't go by word of mouth. Now, if you don't mind, I'm waiting on those photos because you promised me something. What's up, Bin Laden? Anybody want to join the panel? And DC, I was real. Listen, people got the wrong, of course, like she said, they got the wrong misunderstanding of who I am. Yeah, and when you have those pictures, you're welcome to come back and we can have another discussion about it. Know if you want to do technology, do technology. You know, that's you kick down the door and you snatch the roof off the building. You didn't watch how the hell can you call them again? Yeah, that's why I said she just had a perception. You know, I'm still waiting on Margaret to say, you know what, that's foul. Like she openly admitted that in the room and she ain't calling that out. But I don't expect people to just be honest. Like I said, Wax, what I always said, Myra, what I always say, Bid Light, what I say, Angel, what I say, Cuban, DC, it don't matter about no facts. Emotions get in the way. Are you good? You don't owe me no apology. I'm thick-skinned. I understand that. Trust me, it's people right now in the bushes that think they know me. But they watch me treat you with nothing but respect. And that's cool as long as you understand I treat you with nothing but respect. You understand that. I ain't trying to prove nothing to nobody. I just thought we have an open discussion where people can learn from something. We can learn something. That's what it was about to me. You can learn something. Anybody post your email, I'll invite you, or you can email me at HuggiePacino@gmail.com. I'll open the panel real quick. Send me an email. Call out what though? She never said you're the Justice League. She admitted herself about. Well, the two are functional adults. Anyway, so anybody want to join the panel? We can have an open discussion. You assume I was a fake. No, I said you're Tay Sunday 2.0. That's because everything you said, she said months ago. Those are facts, though. Now you making it well. I'm not making it personal. Like I just said, nobody cares about facts, and this is why I really don't like having these discussions anyway, because people gonna think whatever they want to think. See what I mean? Why have dialogue when nobody's gonna really use nothing but their emotions, and that's fine. That's why I don't like having dialogue, especially on YouTube. So let's call a spade a spade. No, we ain't doing spade a spade. This not that YouTuber. I base my reality on logic and facts. I don't got time for that. And if you actually came to my channel, you would know my video, my intro video told you. My intro told you what I stand for. I don't think that's a gangster. I don't think so. Emotions fake. Let me tell y'all something, Myra. What's up, Pixie Sticks? Let me tell you something. Y'all know what Dez Bryant, and trust me, of course, man, let's just say sports is zero facts. Don't do that. You want to get on and talk about some facts? We can talk about some facts, Margo. Let's go. No, we're not talking about opinions. You want to get on the panel? We can talk. You want to join real quick? I got your email. I'm gonna send you the link. Man, I want fake up here, man. Plan on fake gonna get up here, man. We need some Kanika Vellians up here, man. That's what we need. Oh, we need up here. Boom. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Boom, boom. I sent you an invite, Planet of the Fakes. And I also sent you a link in the email just in case you don't get the link. I mean, just in case you need the link. And I sent Daryl an invite as well. Yeah, DC, you got an invite? Yes, but next time, tell me I'm going to be in an audience. Hey, look, well, you look beautiful. That's for me. I like natural beauty anyway. I said Margot. Did I not say Margot? I'm sorry if I said it wrong. I thought I said Margot. Stop trying to stop trying to flirt with her. I'm joking. I did say I like natural beauty. I don't know how to makeup on. Anybody else want to join the panel while I'm sending out links? Anybody? Bushes, squirrels, raccoons. Anybody over there want to join the panel? What disrespectful? What? I'm joking. God, take a joke. Come on. You just sat up here and had all these terrible assumptions of me. Stop it. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. You comfortable in your sexuality, that don't even be a big deal. What? I tell you what, I'm gonna stop showing my chat. A lot of people will probably be comfortable coming in here as if they ain't got the replay showing anyway. Bush babies. Where them Bush babies at? Yeah. Squirrels, and cockroaches, all type shit over there. There's some cute little furry little animals over there. We're outside. Yeah. You know what? I'm on record claiming that they claiming that, you know, I work for certain people. I'll be like, damn, can I get a check? Because I don't want to be accused of all this shit and I ain't getting paid. I think something wrong with the link Planet of the Face DC. Y'all both got the link. I sent an invite and check your email if the invite didn't work. Just click the link in your emails. I gotta run to the restroom. Give me a second, y'all. Yo, what DC Planet of the Face say, yo? Where y'all at? There go my guy. What's going on with you, bro? Planet of the Face, what's up? Can you hear me? Yeah, the suburbs is nice, isn't it, Lamar? Very nice.
Tested.
Loud and clear, bro. What's going on?
All right, what up, Huggie? What's up, everybody in the chat?
Man, no money. Good to have you on the panel, man.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, man. This was interesting. I don't know if you heard it. Did you hear the dialogue between me and Miss Harris here in the chat?
No. Oh, hold on one second. Nah, hold on. I gotta turn it off. My bad.
Okay.
My bad. I muted it. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're loud and clear. Yeah, can you hear me?
Nah, I got here late. I only heard the part where Oh, hold on. I gotta turn off your YouTube. I'm hearing it on YouTube. My bad. I always forget. But nah, I didn't hear the conversation. I just got it towards the end where you know, men normally don't get hired in state type jobs or good paying, you know, non-deading jobs.
Yeah, because I was like, I think that static shit might be back again as usual. YouTube been just really fucking with my channels like real heavy, bro. Like I don't even get it. Like I got static on certain calls. Yeah, somebody said static. Y'all gonna have to deal with it, yo. So look, this whole thing with this Kanika thing, bro, is this woman literally admitted that the photos in the freezer are photoshopped, but not all of them. But the only thing that she can admit can you hear me? I don't know if you got audio problems.
I can hear you.
Yeah, so the thing was, she said that Kanika coming in the hotel is really her. Her walking around is, we'll just say CGI. She said that she's implanted or edited into the photo, the video. So she went from saying that to, well, she really left the hotel and that's why she was dirty. But the same photos in the freezer of the dirty Kanika, half of the photos is Photoshop, but not all of them. And she claims to be also a computer forensic. She has to have a computer forensic degree. In other words, she claims she's an ethical hacker. What do you think about that? It's funny. Just
I'll tell you something. When people talk about Kanika and talk about the hotel, like you just said, she said she saw Kanika entering the hotel. That's when I stop everything. I pull up the parking lot video where they're walking into the hotel, and then I ask that person, hey, can you pull up any picture that you saw online of which Kanika this is entering the hotel? And 9 times out of 10, they won't be able to, because nobody that watched that hotel footage have ever seen a clear face of the alleged Kanika. So the fact you never seen a clear face, not even in a party, that's more than enough evidence that Kanika's not at that hotel. And do the same thing with the freezer. Ask them, hey, find me any picture you found online of Kanika that matches that picture in the freezer. And you know what they'll tell you? Oh, it's because she's dead. This is what Straight Drop had told me. It's because she's dead. She don't look the same. Well, that girl in the freezer wasn't dead. You understand what I'm saying? And people that seen dead bodies with no dead bodies, you don't have to prop a dead body up against the wall or take a dead body picture. If that body was dead, they would have turned it around on the floor and they would have had it laid out on the floor. They wouldn't have turned it around and leaned it up against a wall. You understand?
Right.
So it just comes down to evidence. Whenever they say they seen Kanika in the hotel, ask them to provide a picture of what Kanika they seen in the hotel, and they won't be able to.
Nah. Yeah. And then they like to throw out the fact, well, her head was swollen. I said, how do you know her head was swollen? It looked like an actual heavy set, kind of like slight, overweight chick. Not overweight to the point where she's real fat, but you could tell she's a little chunky. And I told her, if you know willfully, openly, that they photoshopped the photos, then you saying they're photoshopped. So I told her before we left, bring me the photos that aren't photoshopped and tell me which ones are. Because I asked her about the foot. She said that that's Kanika's foot with the shoe off, and that's Kanika's foot with the shoe on. I said, this is where we're done. At this point, we're done. And she said, and I quote, that you need to have forensic you have to have a forensic degree or the right tools, forensic tools, to determine if both feet are the same. And I told her with the naked eye, you can see that even a child that's 10 years old could tell that one foot is shorter than the other. And the one with the shoe on is shorter than the actual foot. And that's not her foot, because all you got to do is go find pictures of her feet.
Jordan is Photoshop. That Jordan is Photoshop, because that Jordan is not fitting on those feet that they showed. So that Jordan that they got there, that's a Photoshop Jordan, because they won't even fit that foot.
But she claims she's a forensic, she's an ethical hacker, and you need tools to determine that that's the same foot. And I was like, at that point, I said, you know what, this is it. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, you can't say Photoshop and then say some of the photos are real. So are you saying some are real, but then you're saying she's CGI? But if she's CGI, you only believe she came in the hotel, but she left. And I'm like, where did you got proof that she left? Well, they edited her out. I said, well, if they edit out, what are you going to be like? If you're trying to reopen the case, what are you going to bring to the Rosemont PD? Well, I'm going to tell them they need to have the original footage. I said, if they say they don't have the original footage, then what you going to do? Well, I'm going to tell them tampering evidence. I said, well, you're 8 months. Y'all unsuccessful with that.
And this is what I would ask her, since she's a forensic whatever. What type of forensic professional is going to identify a girl who she's never seen the face clear on any footage? So to be a forensic scientist and tell people they need a degree in special tools to recognize a smaller shoe that won't fit on a foot, but to sit there and claim you see Kanika without seeing a clear face of the girl in the video, you just discredited yourself. You understand? She can't say she seen that girl as Kanika. And then this is what I also ask people. All right, whichever Kanika you see in a hotel and one walking in the hallway, show me one picture where Kanika got a body like that. And the fact that the mother shared 13-year-old pictures of a girl that's not even Kanika should tell people that this is not on the up and up. Nobody shares teenage pictures of their missing 19-year-old, alleged 19-year-old daughter. Like if I had a 19-year-old son, I'm not going to be sharing his pictures at 12 and 13 and put them on the news after he dead at the age of 12 and 13. If he's 19, I'm gonna try to show him at his oldest age. And the fact that they don't have any like casual family pictures with Kanika. They don't got no pictures of her with church. I never seen no pictures of them taking her to the doctor. You never see any real family pictures. The fact that people got 1,000 pictures of Kanika by herself should raise red flags.
And the fact that you only got one photo with the mom and one video with the mom in a social media world where people love using their phones and computers and iPads and whatever should also raise a red flag.
Oh, I see more lives. They just dropped a live from July, and this is that live that they just dropped from the I guess the live that Teresa dropped from July. This is a very important live. A lot of people don't know the Kanika Martin legacy page that I guess Kanika Martin was using or whatever. It hasn't had any posts since July, and I've been told people this back in October. I said, hey, she stopped posting since July, and nobody finds that weird. All these J4K people trying to get justice, but nobody's grilling Teresa of why we can't find any Kanika Facebook posts, snaps, Instagrams, or anything going all the way back to July. Then they shared that lot.
No, that video. Because when you have a birthday, everybody can't wait to tell you happy birthday.
Yeah, but not only that, but what it was is that it went all the way back to July, and that is evidence as far as when Kanika really went wherever she went, and we think she left the country. And basically, in that live July, it's so important that everybody look at Kanika in that. If you look at Kanika in that live that Teresa released, you're gonna see she looks young there. She looks very young there. She probably looks about 19, and her hair is braided. So it's like one of the first times we really get to see Kanika live with her hair braided, and she had an attitude. When you look at this Kanika in July, there's no way you can match that with the girl they had on Dr. Oz. Two different girls. One is obviously foreign, and the Kanika that she had in July, she had a hood type attitude. You understand? So that is just important because that is the Kanika y'all need to be matching with everything. The one in the live from July. If it doesn't match that one, then that's not her.
Right. And people got to understand that when she first came up missing, the mom put up a picture of damn near with the Kanika when she was probably 12. Yeah. That girl obviously was skinny and everything. You know what I mean? What's up?
That's not even Kanika though. That, you know that one that they showed us where she's sitting at the desk with her sock face? That's not Kanika. That's somebody we call Miami Kanika. And she's still alive. She getting surgery, putting piercings in her chin and all this other stuff. She's still alive.
Hold on, bro. What the hell is going on, yo? Give me a second. What the hell? Are we online? Are we here?
I see the chat moving.
Let me see. Let me bring my chat back up and see what the hell. My link ain't working. He said his link ain't working, but hold on. It says sign into the chat. Why the fuck I gotta sign into the chat to look
I see you on though. You on, bro.
Anybody in the chat can hear us?
Yeah, I can hear him.
I see the chat, but when I pop it out, it's saying sign in to chat. What the fuck? I don't know if y'all see it. Do y'all see that? Let me see if I can screen share it to show y'all.
Nah, it's not showing.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, that's the see the chat. It says sign in. You see that? That's fucking crazy, yo.
Oh, yo, it said it to me too when I tried to sign in on this other computer because I was trying to see the chat.
Yeah, because I wanted to have my chat up here, but it says sign in. See that?
But still, people still popping with y'all, so y'all good.
I'll stop saying she a hacker. We don't play those games over here. If she hacked me, you know, that let me know I'm important. I don't care. But I don't think she's a hacker like that. Let me see some. Because I want to make sure I'm up, man. Because I don't want, you know, the next thing, you know, chicken. Let me refresh this page, see what the hell. We still live. I see that, though. It's saying I'm not even signed in. Y'all see that shit? I'm not even signed in to my own.
Yo, that's nuts. I haven't even seen the screen share yet on the YouTube screen. It just shows your picture. Hello? Oh, it looked like he got cut off. Bro. All right, it looked like he got cut off. Hey, I wanted to say something before he went in the Kanika universe, just in reference to say nationally in society that women, they don't defend men for some reason. And I mean men that they're not involved with. Now, don't get me wrong. Some men do get defended, but I'm comparing it to the level of degree us as men defend women, whether we know them or not. Like, men are like, I don't know about all men, but I know me as a man. If I see a woman getting taken advantage of, no matter if I like her, if attracted to her or not, more than likely I'm gonna step in, just due to the fact that it's just a natural thing in me not to, you know, allow women to get taken advantage of. However, and men will go all out. Like, men, I'm talking about as far as like from another man, we'll protect them. We just talk about from our own sex. We'll protect them from, we'll protect them from another man and let men know, like, chill, don't be doing that to her, because more than likely you're gonna have to deal with us. Don't be doing that around me. You understand? Because even as a man, you don't want males doing disrespectful things to women in front of you, because at the end of the day, a man won't stand for that. So I noticed that we'll go all out, expect that, like, chill, I'm gonna leave her alone. When it vice versa, I don't know it because I'm not a woman. So I'm asking the women in the chat, do y'all defend men, stand-up men? Because I've noticed that stand-up men get attacked on the internet, and though people are not supportive of the attacker, I really don't see many women like stepping in to give that moral coaching to the attacker. As far as the woman that's bashing or whatever, I don't see those group of women that value that man or even get anything of value from that man, or just know that man is a stand-up guy, like defending them. Because 10 and 15 guys that come online and defend a female YouTuber against a male troll. And don't get me wrong, women online defend me as well, but I just want to know, in a general real world, have you noticed that men are more protective over women than women are protective of the men? And the reason I ask that question is because we're in a society now where it's roughly about 200 women to one straight guy. So the amount of defense that women should have for men should be far greater than the defense that men have over women.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I got kicked out of my own shit.
Yeah, they do that. If you send the wrong person a link, they could do that to you. So be careful of the people you sent the link to. It got to be one of us.
It's her then.
Yep, it got to be one of us. You can't.
She the only one had the link. Yep. Her and mine.
Hey yo, if you ever look up that thing she said, what she said she called, what kind of hacker she said she was?
Nah, I ain't looking up.
It's called something hacker. All right, I got it already. I wrote it. I did all that. Man, that junk is some dangerous shit. That's some more like government intel shit, bro.
Oh, AJ.
She can do whatever the fuck. She can do whatever the fuck she want to do, bro. I wanted to say something to you, but I'd rather take that offline. She ain't no fucking joke, bro. She ain't nothing to play with if she's telling the truth.
Fuck her.
No, I'm not saying nothing like that.
No, this ain't never happened. This ain't never happened to me where I got kicked off of my own Hangout on my computer.
That's all they could do. The only thing they could do is kick you off your Hangout, and that's it. It ain't really no hacking. It's just a glitch in Google Hangouts. It's just a glitch.
It's a glitch. Yeah, I don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I looked up that stuff. That shit is crazy. What that stuff she was talking about, but. Like I said, whether she's telling the truth or lying, man, I look into everything. So I don't let nothing
just shit. No, you know what? Because one thing about it is, if she was really about that, you know, whatever you looked up, and I'm gonna look into it, but whatever she can do it with the Kanika shit and make something happen.
Oh, they was doing it. Yeah, they was doing it.
I'm not saying she
do
did.
something with it. Fucking with the videos. Go fucking with the videos and actually do something to the Rosebud PD shit. How about
you say she did it or nothing, but.
Yeah, whatever. That's all I'm saying. I ain't say she was. You know what I mean? I ain't say she was, but I ain't never seen no shit like that happen where on my computer I'm not even able, and I was logged out of my own email. That's actually not my email, but the Huggie Pacino 6 was logged out where I couldn't
ethical hacker. That's what it was.
Yeah, I'm logged out of my own Hangout that made this possible, and I can't get access to it, but I had to get the link from my email with my main email, which is Huggie Pacino at Gmail. And I went to my email to click